Lammas is an ancient festival celebrated on August 1st to mark the beginning of the cereal harvest and the first fruits of the season. It falls halfway between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox. The name Lammas comes from the Old English loafmas, which is why it is known as the bread festival. On this date, the first grains used to make flour are harvested. Thanks are given to the goddess for the abundance of the first harvests, and prayers are said for continued abundance. It is also tied to the Celtic festival known as Lughnasadh, or Festival of the First Harvest, which honors the sun god Lugh and celebrates the abundance of the earth. Back in the days, priestesses and priests would go to the fields in the morning to gather a symbolic portion of plants, which they would thresh with a flail to separate the grain from the chaff before going to the mill to grind it into flour. Their actions were meticulously observed as they foreshadowed the conditions under which the harvest would be achieved. The quality of the flour was also carefully examined. Only then could the festival begin. It was also an opportunity for the Druids to pay homage to Lugh, the Celtic god of the sun, and to celebrate protective rituals. In fact, all charms, spells, and potions intended for protection and created on this day possessed enhanced properties to combat evil forces or negative influences. This festival is also marked by specific symbols, notably the sacred power of the serpent. It is an occasion for sacred dances dedicated to this animal in some tribes of the American mesas. Deities that were celebrated or invoked were Lugh, god of the sun, and all the goddesses and gods who preside over the harvest, such as Demeter or Ceres. To decorate your altar, you can use some corn, dolls made from corn husks, fresh vegetables to symbolize the first harvests, nuts, hazel or walnut tree branches or leaves, carnations or any flowers that bloom at this time of year, such as sunflowers. Use yellow, orange, or dark green candles. Throw in some red jasper, jade, or malachite crystals, and the sun or strength major arcana of the tarot if you'd like. For incense, you can burn sage or cedar. When it comes to food, this is the festival of the first harvests and bread. The grain has just been ground into flour, and it is with reverence that bread is made. In Italy, from the Middle Ages onwards, tortellini, which symbolize the navel of Venus, goddess of love and fertility, were prepared for this occasion. To mark this moment, Native Americans made cornbread. In Mexico, tortillas were cooked. A few examples of dishes to be served on this occasion are roast lamb, vegetable rice, homemade bread, cornbread, tortillas, ratatouille, eggplant, zucchini, peppers, etc., tortellini, berry tart, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, peach cake, fruit salad, peaches, pears, and other seasonal fruits. For drinks, nothing better than mead, beer, or just wine. May the sun god radiate thousands of blessings onto you. Stay blessed.